The what, why, and wow of the car world. A MotoMan Minute begins now.
Times may change, but what makes a Jeep a Jeep? It's the name, or at least what the name implies. Originally designed and built for the US government, the military went to then Willys and said, hey, we need a vehicle for general purposes. They came up with GP, or Jeep for short. Had Ford helped them build it, it went overseas, won some wars. Came back stateside, and civilians started to buy them. A lot of them. Here we are 70 years later, and the name still stands. But as times change, the definition of general purposes probably changes with it. That's why the Wrangler has grown 2 extra doors. Like the original, this too has a purpose. Jeep tells me that 60% of Wrangler sales are the 4-door. And of those sales, the majority are to young families. I find that particularly interesting for a vehicle that started life as a GI. But even as some purposes change, some of them stay the same. Like, you're driving a 4-wheeled erector set. And then there's the most important purpose, going off-road. But after 70 years, it's gotten a lot easier. Why? Because we have a new engine, one with 285 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. So twist ditches and 30-degree hills, super easy. And for the OCD Jeep fans, there are the details. Here's an interesting fun fact. After 70 years, a couple of things haven't changed. Imagine if this was full with water. This Jeep could still deal with it. Why? The alternator sits high and is reversed so it can go through deep water crossings. You would think over 70 years there'd be a lot of positive progress. But there is one thing that's a negative progress. Most other cars, you're all closed in, you got airbags, you basically feel like Big Brother's watching you. But not so in a Jeep, even after 70 years. Times may change, but after a full day of wheeling, you can still hose her down.